What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because what I'm about to share with you today is going to change the game for anyone hunting for high-paying remote AI and tech jobs in 2026. Today, I've got 3 absolutely insane job opportunities I want to break down for you. Roles that pay 6 figures, that are working on the actual cutting edge of AI, and that most people will never even hear about because they're not on the typical job boards everyone scrolls through. And stick around to the end because I'm going to show you exactly where I find these gems and how you can get access to the same pipeline I use every single day. Alright, let's dive into job number 1, and this one is massive. We're talking about Autodesk. Yeah, that Autodesk. The company behind AutoCAD, Revit, Maya, basically the software that built every modern building, every Pixar movie, every product you've ever touched. They are hiring a principal conversational designer, and this role is not your average UX writing gig. This is a senior individual contributor position designing AI-powered agentic experiences for the architecture, engineering, and construction space, what they call AEC. So what does that actually mean? Let me translate it for you. You know how everyone is racing to build AI agents right now? ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. Well, Autodesk is doing the same thing, but for the people who design skyscrapers and bridges and entire cities, and they need someone, one person, to define how humans actually talk to these AI tools. You'd be designing the dialogue flows, the tone, the personality, the trust signals, the whole framework for how AI inside Autodesk's products communicates with architects and engineers. We're talking end-to-end conversation design for a tool used by literally millions of professionals worldwide. This is the kind of role that didn't exist 5 years ago. And in 5 more years, every major software company will need someone doing exactly this. Now, who's the ideal person for this? Autodesk is asking for 8+ years of experience in conversational design, UX writing, or related fields. You need a strong portfolio showing complex, multi-turn interaction design, meaning you've built conversations that go beyond simple chatbots. You should be comfortable working with AI systems, applying user-centered design principles, and, this is the part most people miss, turning ambiguity into structure, because in AI design right now, nobody knows what the rules are. You have to invent them. If you've got a UX writing background and you've been dabbling in AI prompts and conversational flows, this is your moment to level up into a principal level role. Principal level roles at Autodesk typically come with serious compensation. We're talking strong base salary, equity, full benefits, and the resume credibility of working at one of the most respected software companies on the planet. And here's the kicker. You'd be shaping how an entire industry interacts with AI. Every architect using Autodesk in 2030 will be talking to a system you helped design. That's legacy work. Now, here's the thing. Jobs like this don't show up on Indeed. They don't get plastered on LinkedIn for everyone to see. They get buried or they get filled through networks before regular job seekers ever find out. That's exactly why I built School.com Ecom Jobs Bro 1947. And I'm going to tell you more about it after this next role. Let's get into job number 2. Job number 2. And this one is for all my technical people, my machine learning engineers, my data scientists who want to work on something with massive scale and real revenue impact. The company is PubX, and they are building the next generation of publisher-first, agentic advertising infrastructure. Translation: they use AI to make real-time pricing decisions for digital ads. Billions of decisions every single day. Here's why this is exciting. The digital advertising industry, a multi-hundred-billion-dollar industry, still runs most of its pricing on manual rules, like humans literally setting numbers in spreadsheets. PubX is throwing all of that out and replacing it with machine learning that optimizes every single individual ad auction in real time. And they're not some random startup. They're a founding member of agenticadvertising.org, and they're a top-ranked global analytics provider. So this is a serious player pushing the boundary of what autonomous AI systems can do in ad tech. If you've ever wanted to work somewhere where your model going live actually moves the needle on revenue, like you can watch the dashboard light up, This is that place. The role itself is a machine learning engineer position, and you'd own the full ML lifecycle. That means feature engineering, training, deployment, monitoring, retraining, the whole thing. You'd also be building MLOps infrastructure on AWS, integrating LLMs and agentic AI into production workflows, optimizing low latency systems where milliseconds matter because remember, you're making decisions in the time it takes a web page to load. And you'd be building observability, drift detection, performance monitoring, all the production grade reliability stuff that separates real ML engineering from notebook experiments. The ideal candidate has strong Python skills, real world model deployment experience, comfort with MLOps tooling and scalable data pipelines, and they were really clear about this pragmatic decision making. They don't want a perfectionist. They want someone who ships reliable systems. Now think about what's special here. You get to work on agentic AI in production, not in a research paper, not in a demo, but in a system processing billions of decisions. That's the kind of resume line that opens every door for the next decade. And these kinds of roles at fast-moving AI startups often come with meaningful equity. If PubX hits even a fraction of the ad tech market, early ML engineers there could be looking at life-changing outcomes. Okay, so I promised I'd tell you where I'm finding these jobs, and here it is. I run a community at school.com ecom jobs bro 1947. It started because I got tired of watching talented people send out 200 applications a month into the LinkedIn black hole and never hear back. Meanwhile, the actual best jobs, the ones at companies like Autodesk and PubX, the ones paying real money to work on real cutting edge stuff, were getting filled before most people even saw them posted. So I built a place where every day we drop the highest quality remote AI, tech, and e-commerce jobs we find, curated, no spam, no scams, no entry-level position requires 10 years experience garbage, and it's a community. So it's not just me throwing job links at you. We're sharing application strategies, resume reviews, interview prep, salary negotiation tips, members helping members land roles. We've already had people land six-figure offers from listings that started in this community. That's school.com, ecom jobs bro 1947. Link in the description, link in the pinned comment. Go check it out. Stick around for job number 3. All right, last job of the day. And I saved this one because I want to make a point about the kind of opportunities flowing through our community right now. We're back at PubX, and the reason I'm featuring them again is because companies building real agentic AI infrastructure are the single hottest hiring category in tech right now, and PubX is one of the cleanest examples of it. If the ML engineer role I just covered isn't quite your fit, keep watching, because what I'm about to say applies to almost every role coming out of companies like this. Here's what most people don't understand about the job market in 2026. The hiring market looks brutal if you're scrolling Indeed, but underneath that surface, there is a massive boom happening in one specific category. Companies building agentic AI for a specific industry vertical. Autodesk doing it for architecture, PubX doing it for advertising. Other companies doing it for healthcare, legal, finance, logistics. Every single industry is getting an agentic AI layer built on top of it right now, and every single one of those companies needs the same handful of roles. ML engineers who can ship production systems, conversational designers who can make AI talk like a human, back-end engineers who can handle scale, product people who understand both AI capabilities and user needs. If you're in any of these buckets, or you can credibly get into one of these buckets in the next 6 months, you are sitting on top of the biggest career opportunity of the decade, period. So here's my advice. Don't apply to one job. Don't apply to 10 jobs. Build a system. Pick the bucket you fit into. Update your portfolio or GitHub or writing samples to scream, I work on AI. Then apply to every single relevant role that comes through curated channels. Not the ones the entire internet is fighting over. That's where our community comes in. InsideSchool.com Ecom Jobs Bro 1947. We don't just post jobs. We tag them by category, by experience level, by whether they're remote friendly. We talk about which companies are actually responsive versus which ones are ghost posting. We share the inside info you cannot get from a job board. Quick recap before we wrap. Job 1, Autodesk, Principal Conversational Designer, AI Dialogue Design for the architecture and construction industry, 8+ years experience, senior IC role, massive resume credibility. Job 2, PubX, Machine Learning Engineer, Production ML at billions per day scale, full lifecycle ownership, ML Ops on AWS, agentic AI and real workflows, strong Python and deployment experience required. Job 3, and this is the meta job, figure out which bucket you belong in and then plug into a system that surfaces these roles to you every single day instead of you chasing them. Here is what I want you to do right now. 3 things. 1. Pause this video and join us at school.com ecomjobsbro 1947. It's right there in the description. Takes 30 seconds. 2. When you join, drop a post introducing yourself. Tell us what role you're hunting, what your experience is. The community will help point you to the right opportunities. 3. Share this video with one person who's been struggling with their job search. Seriously, one person, because the people who win in this market are the ones who plug into the right networks early. That's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow with 3 more high-quality roles, and every single weekday after that. If you got value from this, smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you inside the community. Catch you in the next one. Peace.